Oh, it's Wednesday. What's up, Kaylee?
Hi, how's it going?
Oh, we made it this far, so that's what we're gonna go with.
Good. Yep.
It's Wednesday night. It's TNT's off the rail. I'm Bud. That is, I practiced this earlier. Look, that's Kaylee.
Oh, yay,
I
yay.
practiced it. Um, we're gonna hang out with you guys today, talk a little bit of stuff. We got some flyers to talk about, some events, some other stuff. We're going to talk to a young lady about an event that we talked about last week. We're going to talk a little bit more about this week. Probably show you some flyers you've seen before. Probably say some stuff we've said before. Maybe some new stuff. That's how we roll.
Maybe. Yep.
And we're gonna put Kaylee on the spot and make her tell us about some of her leagues and stuff like that. It's all cool. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe on the YouTube channel if you're watching over there. If you're on our Facebook channel, slide over and hit that like and follow button. Turn on your live notifications, and if go from one to the other. If you're watching on one, go to the other and do all that so you don't miss anything. Mr. Ballard in the chat. Hello, Mr. Ballard over on the YouTube channel watching us. Um, there's something I was gonna do and I forgot what I did with it. I don't know. How was your weekend?
It was good. I came to see you at Cardwell's.
Yeah, we
Uh,
we talked about you a lot on the stream.
well, I watched a little bit of it, not much,
Not
but
much.
uh, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be allowed to bring anybody to your tournaments anymore. They seem to play well.
Yeah, you seem to be. Yeah, I don't know. We haven't decided. The jury's out on whether you aren't good at ranking people or if you are just that good of luck that people shoot so amazing when they come with you to pool.
Yeah, they're good tournament players too.
And what's up,
That's where they're
Teresa?
for.
Teresa Hamilton in the chat box. Teresa, Yelp, how you doing? Oh, sorry, that's got that one go. Um, yeah, but it was still fun. We had a blast. It was
We did.
interesting. We're
We did.
working the bugs out of that whole give the players what they want thing, aren't we?
Well, I learned a long time ago you can't please everyone. So,
And I did too, and I get questions all the time about it, and I just keep telling people, I'm all about trying to do everything I can to grow and promote the sport, and I'm trying to do what I can with the tournaments and stuff. Um, and it's but I like to take suggestions from people, and I like to do that. But I try to also explain to them, I've been doing this a minute. I've seen a few things. I've had a few tournaments. I kind of know how things work. Stuff like that. So every once in a while, it's just I just kind of like let's see how it works.
yeah.
It,
No, it was a good tournament. I hadn't been to Cardwell's in a while, so it was nice to. It's nice to go play against new people sometimes.
Yeah,
So
that's my new thing. I'm telling everybody. Oh, poor Kaylee's been having some issues, and we're gonna turn this off so she doesn't scare me when she comes back. She's been having some issues, so she might be in and out here as the day goes on. So hopefully that works out. Well, how you doing? Well, that's good to hear, Teresa. You know, I'm not sure if you heard, Teresa, but my reign of tyranny will uh will continue in a couple of weeks next month at Dave's place. Oh, there she is. Look, she's got a. It's a good thing that nobody can hear you yet. So if you want to say anything bad, you say it right now. No, hold on. We'll get you back here. Nobody can hear you. Oh, I freaking lost her again. We're gonna have an. Yeah, I do what I can, Teresa. I appreciate that. Some people just. Oh, hold on a second. We're working on stuff. Let's see. I hear you. Take a breath. Take a breath. They can't hear you. I'm talking to nobody right now. Wait, here, there. I'll make it. Now they can hear you. They haven't. They can't see
uh,
you yet. No, I was just telling him, Kaylee, let's see
well,
if we can get her back here. No, I gotta find her again. I was just explaining then that you're having some issues. We're working on it. We're trying to get her fixed, and
yeah,
we'll get you back and going. So we're supposed to actually, we should probably let's do that before we lose you. Actually,
let's do that.
let's go ahead and who we calling?
This is Jody. I'm trying to remember how to call here. Just a sec.
Yeah, go down the bottom down there and add people or
Um,
whatever. Is it the
add
little?
somebody.
Well, hey, Larry, I do my best. I do my very best. Holy, that was loud. Deep breaths, deep breaths. I think she's doing her business right now. Hold on. Did she come right back up? She did not. We got to find her again. Apologize again. You got to love the internet. That's how things work. Let's see if we can find her again. Mr. Trom, did you guys end up playing? There she is. Hi. You're back.
Hi. I'm also calling Jody.
Okay.
Um,
Got her added up in there. All right.
yeah.
So we're going to talk to Jody from where I feel horrible. I forget the name of the place already.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, Jody. Are you there?
Yes.
Hi.
I'm new at this, so bear with me.
Oh, that's all right. We're new to this too because it's not working for us at all. So
Oh, shit.
don't worry about it. It's all good. Because right now I can't make anything work here. Hold on. God, Christmas on a cracker. There we go. Okay. Take it away. Where'd she go? Where did Kaylee go? She took off. Well, how are you doing? Can you hear me okay?
I hear you.
She'll jump back in when she gets back in there. So we'll just go right.
Okay.
Sorry about that, Shane. There she is. Take a breath, Kaylee. It's going to be okay. It really, really is going to be okay. I don't know if she believes me, though. Did I lose both? Nope, there you are. All right. Well, while Kaylee does her thing, we're going to find, where's this at? We brought you on today. And your name's Jody, right? Sorry, I'm horrible with names and I'm a little distracted right now. Brought you on to talk about, I don't know if you can see that in the corner. We brought to talk about your event going on at the Brewing Crew. Why don't you tell me a little bit about this?
It's the second year we've done it. We done it 3 years ago and then COVID hit, so this is the first go at it again. It is all for St. Jude. It is a bags and billiards tournament. You can play one or the other. You can attempt to try both if you really want to, but you would be crazy busy. There will be food, raffles, 50-50, but all the proceeds goes to St. Jude Rides.
That's awesome. And so you said with the break, this will be the third year?
This is the second year.
The second year, okay. It was supposed to have been the third year, right? Okay, sorry.
Yep. Yeah, we postponed it 2 years ago right up until the last of COVID, and then they shut us down, so we didn't have it the second year.
So how did it come about?
I participate in the Peoria to Memphis St. Jude ride, which means we ride our motorcycles from Peoria to Memphis. And you, just like the runners, are to raise at least $1,000. But I wanted to make a little bit more of a contribution after my first year of riding, and I thought, well, why not bags and billiards? I play pool. I know a lot of people that play pool, so that's how it come about.
Well, that is awesome. See, just when I was needing another little reason to be a little happier on a day. That sounds awesome. So, and if you don't want to, that's fine. How have you done as far as what you guys have? I mean, you donated obviously. How are you doing? How have your donations been?
First year we done it, we raised over $3,000.
That's awesome. That is really awesome.
The bags tournament, the billiards tournament, and the raffles that we had, and the food. It was about $3,200 actually.
That's amazing. How many did you have? How many did you have turn out for each part of the event?
I want to say on the bag side there was about 24 teams, so 24 people. And then on the billiard side we were right about 18 teams, I think.
Nice. And so this year, I mean, it's still a little ways out. You got a month going. You probably already started working on things. How soon do the players pre-register for the event, or?
That they would save themselves money if they pre-registered. We're wanting people to pre-register for the simple fact that we can get started quicker that day. You can still register that day, but it'll cost you a little bit more. That was the incentive to pre-register on both sides, whether it be bags or billiards. It's $40 up front, $50 if you wait after the fact. We're shutting the cutoff for pre-registration literally just the week before.
And how do they go about? Is there a link or something they can go to do that too?
There's a Facebook event page. It's called Bags and Billiards.
There's a full post for today. I think it's today, Greg, too. Did you get that?
Did you send me another one? Another
yeah,
one?
I think
okay.
today.
See if I can find it. If I can't find it now, I'll get it up on the TNT page for sure. That's awesome.
But
So,
yeah, you can register on the Facebook page by messaging me. My phone number is all over the event page and the flyer. You can send me a personal message that way, either or, whatever is easiest for whoever needs to get a hold of me.
that's awesome. So, I'm assuming again you've probably been working on this for a little while. Any shout outs to anybody that's helping you out, sponsor wise, anything like that? Anybody you want to give a holler to?
Right now, I know I'm getting a donation from Paradise. They always give me a really nice raffle basket. I'm just now starting to do the donations because, like I said, we're exactly 2 months out right now.
The
Awesome.
donations part is always hard.
Yes.
I've ran a few
Yes.
benefits.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm sure as things get a little closer, you start to pick a little more up.
Right. Yeah. The first year we did it, I did it just a select number. I had like a dozen raffle items, but they were all bigger raffle items. It was full cues, it was quilts, it was stays and dinners at like the boat. It was pretty good, substantial stuff.
Awesome.
Last year I didn't do the bags and billiards. I went with the trivia bowl, which 80s, of course.
Hmm.
And I did sponsors, and I'm hitting up some of them same sponsors this year that I had last year, and I had about 2 dozen.
Well, that's awesome. Well, hopefully we can help you get the word out a little more, and you can pick up a few more. And I'm assuming that if somebody wanted to help out with something like that, they can contact you the same way as
Yes.
they can to register. Um,
Yeah. If they can get to the Facebook page, there is a flyer posted, but inside the Facebook page there is all the details as far as handicap team limit. It's any partner. It's just Scotch doubles. The limit is 11. But yeah, everything's there. My phone number is all over the place.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I will. Like I said, I'm having a bit of trouble actually getting it up here right at the moment, but I will get it and
I
get it
can
on
pull
the.
it up.
Yeah, you go. You can.
I have it up, I think.
Yeah, oh yeah, you can do that, and then let's see, we can probably make it big and pretty for people when you do. Um, so how long you been shooting? You been shooting pool long, Jody?
I've been shooting pool for a long time, but I took about a 10-year break.
Uh,
But yeah, been shooting since I was probably 17.
you playing in the leagues now? Sorry, the
Yes.
TNT guard dogs are on duty right now. I don't know if you guys can hear them in the background, but apparently something's gotten a little too close to headquarters. They're not happy about it. Yeah, no luck. You find it, Kaylee? Let me look and see
Yeah,
if you
I'm
did.
trying to figure out how to share it
Okay,
here.
let me see if I can find it in here.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, the girls. I play on an all-girls team on Sunday in our county, and we are actually going to nationals in May.
Mhm.
Oh, there we go. Here, let me make this a
There
little
it is.
bigger.
Got it.
So yeah, let me make this one a little bigger for you guys, so you can. You can't see her too good. Yeah, she's a. I suppose they could have got. Yeah, she's looking at the Facebook page there, showing
Yep.
everybody.
And I think I have the poster up too. I don't know if you can see that or not.
Yeah, trying to see if I can find it and bring it back. I'll get it posted for you for sure on our TNT page.
Yeah.
There it is. Here, let's see if I can make you guys a little bigger and people can get a little better look at that.
I'm
Oops.
glad you guys know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Does it look like we do?
People might think
More than I do.
we do know what we're doing. So there you go. There's all kinds of good. And you probably can't see it as good right now if you're watching on your phone, but there is the full flyer. You guys can kind of get a look at it, and then
Who makes your flyer, Jody? It's a
I
nice
did.
one. Did you?
it is a nice flyer. I like that.
Very nice.
Put all kinds of good work in. Look at that. See, person behind just shares my passion. Just all kinds of great people in the pool world. I love it. You'll have to. We'll probably have to check in with you. See when the 30th is a Saturday. We might have to check in with you a little bit or something and keep
That'd be
up with
great.
this some. Definitely share some stuff with us as it goes on and maybe
I
share
will.
some results. That'd be awesome. I'd love to see how it turns out. You guys do you guys hold any other regular tournaments at the Bruin Q? Sorry.
They have an in-house league on Wednesday nights. They also play in a league that we hold in our area on Sundays. So they play a lot of pool in that bar.
lot of league play. Do they do any? Do you
Yeah.
know if they hold any tournaments ever often or?
Once in a while he does, but they do a lot of music, and they've
Uh,
got a really nice big outdoor venue in the summer, so that's
mm,
kind of runs in conflict with that.
yeah, I bet. How many tables do they have?
They have 4.
Oh, that's nice. Valleys, diamonds.
I think they're valleys.
Okay.
I know they're not diamonds.
I guess that's
They
probably
do
the
have the
easiest because diamonds
they
are
do
not
have the
diamonds.
tournament blue on them, but they are not diamonds. But they do have the tournament blue, so that's nice at least.
That is nice. Well, that's good to hear, Jody. I really appreciate you coming on. Is anybody else you want to kind of holler out to or any? No.
Thanks for having me.
No, I appreciate it, and I appreciate like we always say, it's people like you that doing these great things within the sport and for the sport that that just keeps people playing, and of course doing great things with donating the money to charity and stuff like that. That's awesome. I look forward to talking to you again real soon and finding out some more about it. We'll definitely be sharing your flyer more and more as as the event gets closer on the show each week. So thank you so much for coming out, Jody. And
Thank
So
you.
I might have missed it when I was going in and out, but do I have to play bags if I come?
No, no.
Okay, good.
It would be a lot easier to play one rather than both.
Oh, okay.
Definitely. And
But-
usually, I don't think anybody the first year tried to play both because you'd just be running yourself ragged.
that
Yeah.
was my question. I was going to ask, did anybody pull it off? So
No.
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 Not yet.
I might have to join Kaylee's tournament road trip crew for that weekend. Maybe
Hey,
come
there you
hang
go.
out. That'd be kind of
It's
cool.
on my calendar.
Awesome, Jody. Again, thank you so much. Look forward to hearing more about it. Good luck.
Thank you guys.
Have a great night.
Thanks, Jody.
That stuff's kind of cool. We'll have to talk or just click the little red X thing and you won't have to put up with us anymore. Down there at the bottom of your screen.
See you guys.
See ya.
Bye.
Oh, so she was super nice.
Yeah, she is. She
Oh,
is.
so yeah, I'll get that. I hit the wrong button. We'll get that full flyer up there so you guys can find out some more information. I'll dig it up and I'll get it on the Facebook page I thought I put it on there, but obviously I was wrong. That was not the one I was looking for. We're gonna take a quick second. We'll be right back. We're gonna show some love real quick, do how we do, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about. Well, I'm not sure exactly what we're gonna talk about, but it'll ought to be interesting because if I don't
Figure it
know.
out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. So hang tight. We'll be right back. Don't forget, like and subscribe, like and follow. Click on your notifications and all that. Turn on your live stuff. Don't miss anything. Ever wanted to run a super cool tournament like TNT does? Check it out. This is how we do it. Oh, I love InGen Pool. It is so freaking cool. Someday I'm gonna one week we're just gonna go into it where I just bring it on the show and I show you guys all the cool stuff it does. Sorry about the hands, Eddie. That's for you. Nobody else knows what that means, but he might once in a while he gets on there. But yeah, anyhow. But I do love that. There's the stats that I have, and over the almost 4 years I've used it. The stats I have on players is just insane.
Now I was asked about your handicap. So it's kind of like a Fargo system, right? Where the race changes every match.
Well, that's the handicap system that TNT normally uses part of the software, and it's called ELO equal match, and which basically is Fargo, just minus the how I refer to it. I hope he doesn't get mad if he ever hears this, but it's Fargo minus the Mike Page additives.
Okay.
Yeah, March 19th, Teresa. Sorry, I'll show you a flyer in a minute. Yeah, and basically what it's called, it's an ELO. It's called ELO. It's actually an old system that's been used for a ton of stuff. It's a super old system that they've used for a ton of stuff, chess, pool. I mean, it's just and basically all it is it takes those two numbers that you get and works out percentages, and then it uses the same type percentages to figure it out like Fargo does. We use 65-35, which it tries to take a set of races and get the win probability as close to that 65%. And nobody wants to hear all that. It's boring. I mean, no, I get no, but yes, the equal match part of it that we use, it instead of having a set race that like most people when they go to a tournament, oh, I raced a 5 or I raced, you don't. It just kind of depends. It's built on a base race of 5, and then depending on the difference in the two players' elos, for every 50 to 60 points you give up or get a game. So
Okay.
it's like most systems, it is not perfect. There are mistakes that can be made, and it learns and it fixes itself. I love to be able to show people, because you can see when you rate somebody, if you're wrong in the first, literally in the first game, you'll find out right off the bat, depending on how they play, and it only takes the system a few games, and it counts every game that gets played. And then it doesn't take long before it's pretty right. So let's not go too deep in that. But thank you for asking.
So we are starting our juniors league in the Princeton area on Sunday.
That is a Sunday, isn't it?
Well, we're doing a meet and greet for the parents and the players, and doing kind of an evaluation for them, so that we can determine whether they're going to be in, if they're brand new or if they're established, like some of our kids around here. So just kind of meet everybody and go over stuff.
And remind me and everyone else again, where is that this weekend?
Yes, that is at Pin Splitter Lanes in Princeton. It used to be Crown Lanes in Princeton, right there on Route 6. And that's Sunday at, I was going to bring up the flyer.
I can't. I thought I had it still, didn't I? But I might not.
I haven't.
I don't remember. There it is. Yeah.
Can you see it?
Yeah. There. What? There we go.
Okay. So I'm trying to remember what time it is. If it's noon or 1.
I couldn't remember either, and I was like, "Oh, good." She's
noon. I almost said noon o'clock.
Noon o'clock.
Noon.
It's at noon o'clock.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. So that the juniors meet and greet at the Pin Setters in Princeton.
Pin Splitters. Yep.
Pin Splitters. Sorry, Pin Setters. I don't know what.
Yep.
There's a lot of you guys are doing your juniors events. I saw Josh's his BMP series raised some money.
Yeah, every tournament Josh does now, they're putting $5 of it into the Peoria area juniors league.
$5 a player. Yeah, I think
$5 a player per tournament.
Per tournament, yeah. So I think in this last one they did pretty good. I think they had like 30 some players or something, because it looked like, I think if I remember, it showed that he said they put about $150 in that first round. So that's awesome.
Yeah, we have 20 kids signed up already for Sunday. So.
Do you? That is amazing.
I did.
Well, yeah. I am expecting at least some pictures and or video.
Oh, of course.
Just so we understand each other.
Yes.
we made it super official recently today. We announced that Kaylee is part of our family and our show. If you didn't know that already, then I'm not sure what's going on, because she's been here for a few shows. But you know how it is. Finally getting caught up on some stuff. I just finally announced to my 10 ball players the banquet, got that all squared away. We get that taken care of. We're gonna give away that super cool stick cue, that jump break cue that Migraine Candle Company gave us to give away to the winner of that league. That's gonna be fun. Didn't your stuff just start too?
Yep. Last week we got Thursday 3-on-3 off and running, and then this week we just got Monday going. So that's a 4-on-4. We have all the way from Sheffield to Oglesby.
Awesome.
So we have 2 divisions there. We have an East and a West division. The West division is Sheffield, Wyanett, Bradford, and Buda, and Princeton. And then we have Princeton, Spring Valley, LaSalle, and Oglesby on the other side. So.
You continue to amaze me with all the stuff you do. I mean, I had one of them days today where I questioned. I was kind of telling you about it, where I just kind of questioned the whole thing, and then you're like, oh look, I have leagues running in half the state. No, you're awesome. You do amazing job. Don't make sure you guys go over and check that out on Facebook, Illinois Valley ACS West .com and Facebook.
And still bring kids if you want to bring if your kids might be interested in playing, even if you're a brand new beginner, bring them Sunday and just kind of see what it's all about. If you don't have a queue, we will have one for you. And then so that's Sunday for the juniors. We're also next week, hopefully, we're getting our Scotch Doubles League off and running. So find a partner and get a hold of me. It's very flexible. You can play the match throughout the week, get it done early. If you can't meet up with that person throughout the week, though, it does have to be, or with the opponents, it does have to be played by Sunday.
Awesome. Those flexible schedule leagues are handy.
They are. We did a couple singles leagues like that, and I really started it for the second shifters. I had a few of those wanted to get qualified for tournaments, and so we started it that way. But it was kind of a big hit. I mean, for me, it's nice too, flexible.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We kind of ran into a problem a couple times when we did singles league though, where we let people make matches up throughout the week or the weeks after, and we kind of ran into where somebody had 12 matches on the last day and expected everyone to show up. So
yeah.
We have to be a little bit more firm with that one now. If you do not have it done by Sunday, you forfeit.
Right. We ran into that a little bit with ours, with our 10-ball singles. We also mixed in there a little bit of we had some COVID problems as well too. So as much as I hate to say that, I apologize. Can you hear them? Can you hear the guard dogs?
I can hear the dogs a little. Okay. That's okay.
That's all right. Well, they're doing a great job protecting the TNT headquarters here.
Yeah, I'm surprised mine isn't barking.
The coyotes running through here right now, so it's all, I don't know. Hey, is Off the Rail live? Yeah, very much. In case you're wondering.
Yeah.
No, but no. In all seriousness, I say you are doing an amazing job, and I know you don't get quite the amount of credit you deserve for what you got going on over there. We just had we just had our ladies meeting, and I survived our ladies doubles meeting.
That is not a Scotch doubles, right?
No, it is just a 2-person team. It evolved from our doubles league that we did, but it was supposed to be that makes our city cup. We basically wanted to keep people in practice, but didn't want to do the full scale 4-on-4, so we just do a 2-person version of it. The ladies, we got 7 teams of ladies signed up for that right now, and they start in a couple of weeks. So looking for a little more help in the Dixon area. But it's nice. We got a nice group of ladies, and they're a lot of them came to the meeting looking to even split up their previous year team to take on a new lady to help them get into the sport. It kind of worked. We did add a couple new faces, and we're looking to add some more. Get that league will get started on the 21st. I mentioned the 10-ball league. Finally, we're going to get that banquet done and taken care of, and then hopefully very soon after that, get another singles league going.
Cool.
We got a bunch of. We're going to jump over into here real quick. Before we do you have anything else from your side?
My new table's coming this week.
Ooh, that's right, your diamond, huh?
Yeah. Next week I try to get. We're going to ask Dan Taylor from Illinois State ACS if he wants to come on and talk a little bit about that tournament. And let's see, what else did I have? There was some chatter in the Iowa group. I didn't know if you wanted to talk about that at all.
I do. We talked. You're talking about the letter, right?
Yeah.
I do want to talk about that, and we reached out. I do. Let's go for it. What do you?
So I quickly read it on the way to Cardwell's on Saturday, but basically there was some people that were not happy with how the Midwest ACS was ran, and with a new tournament director, they wrote a strongly worded letter to them. So
yes,
I do commend them for at least doing something, because I hear a lot of gripes a lot of times, and nobody says anything to anybody. So anybody that matters anyway. Maybe things don't get changed. I do feel bad for the tournament directors though, because we all know how hard it is to make everybody happy.
And you and I think have a little among other people, we have a little different perspective because being on both sides of it, you know what I mean? Obviously you play in a few more tournaments than I do, but we've both been on both sides of that and can understand it. Now, I don't want to get too
I think it's really important to be consistent, though. If you do
it
put guidelines in writing,
exactly.
you have to follow them. So
Exactly, and the few thing, and we have reached out to both sides of this, and we are waiting some information. Hopefully, we're going to get to talk to both sides soon. But so understand, right now, Kaylee and I are just having a little conversation about our opinions about this. But some of the things that in the letter that jumped out to me were, like you said, the consistency, and that's big for me. That's I mean, like you said, if you're going to take the time to write it down, then you better take the time to make sure it gets followed.
well, and if you're going to enforce it for some people, you better enforce it for everybody.
Exactly. If you're,
Yeah.
that's the big next and biggest part about that is, yes, you're gonna take the time to write it down and enforce it, and or to write it down, enforce it, and Eric, exactly, and that's Eric Nerdo was pointing out something in the chat.
There,
In the office, yeah, there's two sides to every story, and that's exactly it. We want to make sure we're gonna present both sides when we can, like I said. So,
yeah, sure.
but just again, commenting on what I saw as far as the letter, and as far as I mean, I don't want to get way too deep into it, but like you said, I think it's going to take more players to voice concerns. We're not asking everybody to start bitching and whining about everything. I'm sorry for
Even if
that.
you tell your league operator, then they can, combine summarize the comments and send it off like that.
Exactly. Now, see, and that was kind of where I was going. Is while I applaud the letter, and I think they did a fair job of putting things into words. I do believe that, and I might be wrong because I don't know all parts of it, but I do believe that maybe this is something that should have gone league operator and then up, instead of maybe jumping straight to that point. But again, I don't know if there was steps before that, and I'm not saying, I'm not saying, sorry, Eric's going on. I
know that also this isn't we all know this isn't the first
no,
term,
exactly,
first tournament.
exactly.
So just because there is a new director doesn't mean that things changed that much. So
right, exactly. Yeah, you don't rewrite the book just because yeah.
So definitely see both sides. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a but again, there's a lot to that letter. There's a lot to the whole situation, and it's I feel bad for everybody who's going to have to deal with it, because there is a lot of stuff that the as far as the ranking and that kind of thing. I mean, is it valid?
It's hard to rank.
Right? Is it valid? That's a tough one, because and you and I both know that as when it comes to a tournament director, I don't want this to sound as crass as it might sound. When it comes down to being the tournament director, that's final. That's last and final word. And that's just how it is.
Yeah.
But you have to, that last and final word has to at least stick to the ones that you're holding people to.
I kind of wish the states would work together a little bit more, because you go to Iowa, like for instance, my Illinois state partner isn't open in Illinois. Might be something else in another state. So it's like, where are we playing at? To determine what our handicap's going to be.
How good are you over here, and how good are you over here? and then that falls us right back into the whole. We need just a unified one.
Yeah.
And and then that turns into
you and I have talked about getting at least like a Central Illinois league operator group, like a roundtable type thing.
Yeah, exactly. Get starting, because and I've said this on numerous times. I've probably told you. It bothers me to think that league operators and tournament directors see what we do as a competition among each other. That absolutely drives me insane. Dude, we're all trying to do the same thing. We're all trying to put
Yeah.
people on the table. I mean, because ain't none of us in it for the money. We're not, you know, it's not.
Money?
Wait, you getting paid? But you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You know, you know, we're all trying to do the same thing. We're all trying to put people at the table with their state, you know, and it drives me insane when directors and when directors and everybody when it becomes
Love
some
to, Eric.
big competition. It just and then you know what? I'm not. This is how my day is gone. We're going to go there.
Yeah.
It
Eric says if that's going to happen, we need to go to the one handicap system. But the problem is we'll never agree.
well, right. See now, I have to agree. Yes, no, the pool world will never agree. But I think it's like a lot of things. If you just say, hey, you guys, you know, because I'll guarantee you, if somebody said, hey, all right, fine, we're gonna make pool major league. You're gonna have your thing, okay? But everybody that wants to be part of it has to play and be ranked this way, and this is and this is it.
Maybe if the national like ACS did that, but I don't know.
Oh,
I at first wasn't a fan of the MPA format, and now it's growing on me. You know, and now that there's a few years of stats there, you know,
it
it's working
needs to
better.
be less human. Is it
Yeah,
whatever the pool needs to be rated and handicapped with less human involvement in it, which sounds weird because the way the way the game is, and hearing with hearing all the arguments. You know what, Eric, we just need to bring Eric in the show because he's killing in the
yeah.
chat box right now. No, he um we do.
But Eric, they won't. You can't convince. You know, some people.
It's
It's going to be
just like
tough. But
Fargo. You know what I mean? It's just like when Fargo
you can't
came.
get everybody on board
Nobody
so
wants to
hard.
play in Fargo, because too many people. Nobody wants, right?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to.
Uh,
Nobody else know their business. You know what I mean? It's just just like some people don't want to. They'll never play on a stream. They won't. But to me, and this is, I guess, to me, that's fine. If you don't want to be a part of the system, don't be a part of the system. There's plenty of people I think that want to be part of that part of the sport.
Yeah.
If and I'm not poo-pooing on the people that don't want to be a part of it, because that is just as much a part of the sport as anything else.
Yeah.
It's it's what got us to where we're at now, gave us, for the lack of a better, I guess, gave us the freedoms to do the things we do now with our rules and handicaps and such. That was
Yeah.
what the sport was built on. There's no reason to try to do away with it and tell those people they're wrong for not wanting to be a part of the system. We're just saying hey, look, there's a group of us that wants the system. Give us a system so that we can enjoy the
Yeah.
sport the way we want to.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was trying to move that down myself. And I couldn't.
Janet. No, I'm sorry. Janet from the
That's
Janet from
she runs the ACS.
runs
Yep.
from ASTS. I couldn't get my words out. As much as she's in the chat box, and welcome, by the way, Janet. As much as we want to have black and white, judgment calls have to be made. Again, I have to agree with that, and that comes back to
There are gray areas.
Janet, if you got time, we would love to throw you into this chat if we could somehow and talk to you. So if you got time, I don't know if you have her on your friends list.
Yeah, I can call her.
I mean, we'll see if she says in the chat box. We'd love to have you come on real quick,
she
Janet,
wants
and
to be
talk to us.
called.
Throw you in the chat and we can talk. But and I agree with that statement. Judgment calls have to be made because there's no way you can prepare for everything. And so, sometimes, if we wrote a rule book that covered every single thing that could possibly happen, we'd never play any pool because we'd still be reading the damn book.
Yeah.
So she's absolutely correct. We're going to have to make, but again,
it didn't start with her either. So
no, those
unfortunately,
there still has to be certain being there. judgment calls have to be made, but there has to be a solid black and white line of this is what we can make a judgment call on, what we can't. You know what I mean? If I write a rule that says you have to have pants on, and you show up ass naked to the tournament, I can't make a judgment call on that.
Yeah.
So there's both sides of it. I don't know. This could turn into I don't know. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I'd love to hear what happens. I want to know what's going to happen with it, but it doesn't seem like it's actually as big of a issue as it needs to be. The letter part of it, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Oh, Janet says maybe another time. Thank you very much, Janet. We'll definitely be in touch, and we'll set something up with you.
Planned on it. Yeah. So yeah, it's difficult. I know, being in that position, and I love my Mondays better than my Thursdays for league because it's completely objective and not subjective. So it's all by the numbers, and people are like, can I be a 7? Nope, it's all in the numbers. So on Thursdays we have to kind of move people up and down, and that's more subjective, and it's tougher because you do have to make judgment calls, and you don't see everyone play every week, so you have to kind of depend on the people that might see them, and then you're depending on not only your opinion but others, and opinions, we all know about those. So
yeah, right, exactly. And see, and when it comes to judgment calls things, when it comes to rankings and again, the guard dogs are going duty. Apparently the emergency services are driving back and forth, and my guard dogs do not like sirens. So, but no, I don't know. It seemed this is one of those conversations. It's like we could go on forever about this.
we could. Every tournament I go to, somebody's talking about it, about stuff. What do we need to be consistent and this and that. So I think it is a conversation that needs to continue.
I think but I think it needs to go somewhere because, and you talked about by the numbers and this and that, and with my leagues and stuff like that, we've changed over a lot of stuff. We go with career numbers and averages and stuff like that. We've done away with establishing each year to continue.
Well, see, my league just brought it up to me recently that they want to go back to that. They want to, like, every 2 years reestablish, because we've been together for so long now that some people have thousands of games, and they say that they'll never change, they'll never move up or down now. And I always looked at that as, well, that's your true handicap. Like, I am always a 7, even if I have a really good session. It's probably just a fluke. But I don't move up too much. It would take me a couple sessions to actually move up like to an 8. But I've always said that that's because I'm a 7.
Right. And yeah, I think, and see, the career average to me, I think I think in the long run is more accurate, because it's showing it shows your tendency. Because if you do say you are a 7, you go in one session and you have a just an amazing session, and you do manage to go up in that session, you know what I mean, or get real close, or you know what I mean, or start off the session amazing and then hit a freaking hole the last half. And that whole bumping people way up just because, oh man, the last 2 weeks they've been awesome, and then that third week you bumped them up from their 7 to their 8, and then next week they're
and on Thursdays I don't change anybody's handicap in the middle of a session, because there's a handicap limit. So it could make a team not even be able to play anymore if you move people up in the middle of the session. So, but I've played in leagues where you get moved up in the middle of a tournament or something, well, yours handicap system is different, but I'm talking about old leagues where you were always one thing throughout the year, and then
because
the middle of the yearly tournament.
Aren't your averages? This is another reason why I want more people to start. I want to start bringing more people from all over, because there's questions like this. It's because, like with your league, and you use it's a win average, right, or something. It's not a point average, Or it's not a typical 10-point or 9-point league average like ACS uses, right?
The Monday format is a 4-on-4 round robin where you play everybody on the other team once. So you play 4 games, and that is that's a ball count. We do use the ball count there. The Thursday night league is just a race to your handicap. So we had it's kind of the old Midwest League. I don't know if you're familiar with it. That used to be our league around here. And so we kind of had to assign handicaps at first when we started this back up. And now, I look at a lot of different things. You can look at EROs, and I have some boxes on there now for unearned games, and I didn't want to go with innings. This ain't the APA.
Right. As I was saying, I was going to say that. I mean, that's kind of how APA they kind of do that with their race wise.
Kind of a joke.
Right, but their rating for their skill levels, that's a whole nother show. Let's not go there. But the basis of theirs is a race to their skill level, or I think don't they actually race to one below or above or something I don't know. I'm sadly not up on my APA because I'm not even afraid to say it. I am not a fan. So
I'm sorry,
no offense to anybody that shoots in it, because again, I mean they're getting people to the table, and I will applaud them for that. They put on quality events. You know what I mean? I just because I'm not a fan doesn't mean they're not doing something right, because we're talking about them. So
I mean they do get a lot of players, and they send a lot of players to Vegas for the big national tournaments.
I don't have to agree with what they do or how they do what they do, but
I just don't have to play it.
Right. I can choose to not take part. I'll talk, but like I said, I don't. Again, anybody who's putting people at the table, to me is a good deal. So, wow, we're killing it. Let's
we'll have to talk to Eric.
Eric, we're gonna get here. Well, we're gonna definitely get a hold of Eric and talk to him about some stuff. We've had Eric on. Eric was on one of the very first off the rail guests, actually. Sarah Land in the chat box watching us on Facebook as well. Hi, Sarah.
No offense to the APA, sorry.
No offense. No, she knows that, and that's what she was talking about. It. She said that she was mentioning that she's actually seen people moved up in the middle of a big deal tournament, and then she qualified a bit with saying, "But I play APA." So so everybody went, "Oh, okay." Eric, for those of you who don't know, Eric Naretto is a friend of the show. Eric he runs things at G1 TV over out of Jay's Garage. Yes, it's been a long time, Sarah, and I can't wait to see you in their tournament. Sarah,
Eric, you and I have talked about doing a regional type, showdown or.
Yeah, Eric has provided great. Eric has done some really cool stuff for the sport. He's given me some great ideas that I have used, and he's definitely one great guy to go talk to about lessons. If you need him, Eric. I love watching the guy play pool. I don't tell him, but I love going over and watching G1 TV at Jay's Garage. I love watching.
I've been there one time.
Yeah, I've been to the garage or.
To the garage, yeah. Right when it first started, I went over there to watch that.
I really like to watch Eric shoot because he's got good control, man. He's got good command of the table. It's fun, it's nice. And I probably shouldn't say this. Don't tell him, but he handles it all well. He you know what I mean. He's not. I'm not going to say he's not, because I know he can be. And is, but he's not generally a I'm the best in the world kind of guy. You know what I mean?
No.
But
he's not afraid to speak his mind.
No, but he's not afraid of the challenge. But I like that.
Right.
Okay, I made Eric blush, so we're good now. That's awesome. What was we gonna do? I was tapping. Oh, let's go talk about all these flyers. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's find all these real quick.
And I think, did you give me a phone number?
Did I give you a phone? I did. We'll tell people. Let's talk about these real quick, and then we'll tell people.
Okay.
And then we'll tell people about that. Some of these are repeats. You guys probably seen some of these before. We talked about these last week. Oh, wait a minute.
These were some new ones. If you've ever
let me.
Never been to the ballroom.
Yeah, let's.
It is nice up there. My friend Tanya and I, we went up and played in a women's doubles tournament up there, and they have a Friday night free tournament,
Ooh,
and then they're Saturday, and sometimes they have two tournaments one day, so it's really worth it to go make the trip. It's a couple hours north to Wisconsin, well, probably a couple more for the Peoria area
Peoria, yeah.
people, or
We'll
yeah.
bounce around these because I forgot to reset my flyers when I was doing my business. They're all out of whack. But I actually talked. I messaged Mike Gans. You'll see Mike Gans' phone
Yeah.
number on there. I actually messaged him a little bit ago and we're going to try to get him on the show to talk about some stuff.
Oh yeah,
But he
was great to work with when we went up for that tournament. Yeah.
yeah. He said we'll try to set something up. He was doing some wrangling today. Let's see. We'll bounce through these real quick. We'll show you all these ballroom ones real quick. They got a busy March coming up. It looks like.
That was the same one, I think.
Yeah, this one. Yeah.
Yep.
And then
Okay, then the next weekend, yeah, they have a lot going on in March.
yeah, so you got March 5th. You've got, let's see, where's this one? It's a under 4. And now I was meant to ask you about this. When they say under 4, are these Fargo?
Those are Fargo, yeah.
Okay, so it's an under 450 and an under
Yep.
525. So there you go. Those that's a pretty
Yeah.
cool little field, and there's some good money in there. $40
Yeah, and again, I
entry.
think they have a Friday night free tournament, and so you can go get in that. I think it's free. I might be wrong there, but I know that we went up and stayed the weekend and played Friday night in their tournament, and then was back Saturday for it.
That's
So a lot of
awesome.
tables. They got a nice basement with one of those soccer pool games that
Ooh.
I've always wanted.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know. Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to get a hold of this guy and do a little. We're gonna
Oh
find
yeah, it's a
something out.
nice
But
place.
we'll have to find some more. So the next weekend you got a 5 and a 600, 5 and a 600 and under. A lot of 2 tourneys in one day at this place.
Yeah, they have a lot of room there,
Yeah,
and they do some they do a lot of money.
yeah. That's gonna say the fields look pretty good. The money
Yeah.
looks pretty good, and we're definitely gonna have to get this. We're talking about the ballroom in Portage, Wisconsin. In case you guys haven't noticed, 112 East Cook Street. Looks like they got a busy March. If you're looking to do some road tripping for some tournaments, we saw the one March 5th. Here's one for March 12th, and then I had this one was just cool. I saw that boomstick
I
thing,
know,
and I was
right?
like, what the? March 19th. And
That one might be 985 and under.
985 and under. It's Scotch
Oh, that's
doubles.
Scotch.
Yeah, I saw
Okay,
that
I
at
was like,
first and I
wait,
said, "What the
what?
freaking monster's going on here?" Yeah.
Yeah.
But see here, the entry gets you a chance to win the best new brake stick on the market. That's what it says. I'm guessing that it'll probably be the
One of
boomstick.
their flyers, the Scotch doubles women's tournament that I played in, it had the like what do they call the guys that do the dancing?
Oh, okay,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
they had that on the flyer, and it said right there, there will be no strippers here. That was just to catch your attention.
So
Pretty funny.
so what you're saying is we need to get a hold of this guy to make some flyers because he's pretty good
Yeah.
at it. Again,
Or Jody. Jeez.
yeah, Jody, that was a
was
really nice one.
nice.
Yeah. And you guys will see Mike Gann's number popping up there quite a bit of times. You guys can get a hold. It looks like you can comment on the thread.
You can find him on Facebook.
But yeah, you
pretty
can
easy
find
if
him
you
on
look up
Facebook. Yeah, real
Wisconsin
easy.
pool players.
And his number's on
Yeah.
there, and you can get a hold of him right there. Where's it at? I just saw it again. Yeah, and then so March 26th, another 2 tournament in one day, 490 and a 590 under. Yeah, those
Yep.
look like a ton of fun. Somebody's gonna have to like make friends with me and start taking me places. That looks like a ton of
Well,
fun.
I mean, I
Well,
heard you play pool,
I
but I haven't
do.
seen it yet.
I someday you'll get to see it. You watch. I'm going to show you. That's in Portage, Wisconsin, at the ballroom. Get a hold of Mike Gans to sign up. Phone numbers on the flyers. We'll get those up at the TNT page as well. So let's jump. I saw this one too. The
I
championships.
wasn't real sure about that. Yeah, if you know anything about that
We
one.
talked to Ed. We talked to Ed on the show last year, just as the pandemic was because right when the show started. Flyers for next. No, sorry, I'm reading
Sarah,
the
I'm
comments.
trying to.
Yeah.
I come across a lot of flyers, so I've just been trying to share them weekly.
Yep.
So any we see, we'll put up weekly.
Yeah, we do our best. Yeah, the NBL though, he's they're moving along. They've been qualifying some really good amateurs at a bunch of different places, and they do that national championship. Looks like it's going to be April 14th through the 16th. Go to nbl.com or search NBL on Facebook, and you find out more about that. Yeah, we had Ed on the show one day, and he was we talked to him, and he was explaining it. It sounds like a great a great setup, and I really hope I hope it keeps gaining traction like it is. So,
Sarah there is asking also about Fargo rating. So I'm not sure how Mike handles it up there if you don't have a Fargo, but typically you'll have something in there even if there's not a lot of games. If you play in any of Greg's tournaments though,
Yeah.
you can get one.
yeah, Sarah's got one. I think her. Oh,
I think she said her boyfriend.
yeah. Get him. Come see us on. We'll be in Lanark on the 19th, Sarah. I'll get you some flyers. Your next, which actually I'm just getting ready to show it to you. We got to work on this thing. Next chance for your get on that third stop list brought to you by Sauk Valley Limo. Sorry, I completely brain farted there for a second. It's gonna be that's not it. It's going to be March 19th at Dave's Place. I'll show you the flyer for that again in a second. So we're back to some of these we saw last week, March 5th. This is a women's.
There's a lot going on this weekend.
There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. If well, you'll have to bring him to one, Sarah. There's a lot of stuff going on, especially if you're a woman. There's a lot of stuff going on in March for women. So
you know
guys.
What? Next month there's two big women's tournaments too. Suits having one at Racks on the Rocks the first weekend in April, and then also Manteno.
Yeah, I think I have that one in here. Yeah, I have that one in here. I think there's that Knucklehead one in Beloit, Wisconsin, or not Beloit, Eagle, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin has a lot.
Yeah,
of,
Wisconsin.
A lot of stuff going on up there too.
They have great pool halls up there, and
they do, and they have. I don't know if you ever heard of that Mad Apple streaming. They do a lot of streaming.
I do, yeah. I've seen, yeah. I'm gonna have to go to Wisconsin. There you go, Sarah. Right there, March 19th. We'll be back in Lanark at Dave's Place doing a little St. Patty's party, and sounds like there might be some fun out there. It's gonna be interesting. We'll get some more information about that. Some stuff might change. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Then the week after that, March 26th, TNT will be out in Rochelle doing a 9-ball tournament, a rare non-handicapped event for TNT. Which I'm hoping not to be too much rare. I'm kind of hoping to do some more non-handicap stuff. Here's that Jack and Jill Scotch doubles. This is at the Bradley Billiard Club. 359.
I haven't been there yet.
No, I haven't either. But the pictures of it looks. This is the new one, right?
They got a nice poster too. Look at that poster.
Yeah, that one's sweet. I'm gonna find out who keeps doing all these, man.
Yeah.
As you can contact Jeff Jones to get signed up, 815-210-2881. That'll be at the Bradley Billiard Club, April 2nd and 3rd, starting at noon, 359 South Kinsey Avenue. The Samantha Purcell Memorial is at the Effingham Moose Lodge, April 9th and 10th. There's all kinds of cool stuff, and you can check out the Facebook page and find out more about that. That is in Effingham Moose Lodge. There's your Scotch doubles tournament.
Manteno.
Chad. This is Chad or Kyle, right? I think we got him mixed up the other day. I think we were thinking of somewhere else. He was
supposed to today. He actually changed the date of that. So he put one flyer out that was, I believe, the date of either the week before state or the week of state, and I think Michelle from Godly was pointed it out, and he moved it because he put out a little feeler online to see what a better date was for people. So
gotcha.
Yeah,
that'll be fun. This one looks like it'll be fun. I've heard this place is pretty cool. Chalk it up. I haven't been there yet, but I've heard it's pretty neat.
You know what? I'm actually I'm gonna go to that one.
You're gonna go that one?
I don't know yet.
Oh, I would love to, but I'm not a chick and I can't do that.
Melvin Timms. It's Melvin. Melvin Timms.
Melvin. Oh yeah, it says it right there on. It says it right there on the flyer. Well, I know. I think Kyle works with him. I can't remember. I've met so many cool people doing this that I can't. And there's those ballroom ones again. So we're just gonna we'll go back and look at our lovely faces for the night. So don't forget, tournament directors and operators, swing by. Look, I remembered how to do that. Practice this. Swing by TNT Off the Rails show and share your flyers with us and 12 Valleys at Chalk It Up. Noretto says.
Yeah.
Eric says Melvin's a good dude, so he must
got a lot of tournaments there at Chalk It Up too.
Yeah, so. they do a lot of stuff. There's a lot of really good tournaments down that area. I know because and Michelle, you said that over at
Godly
Inn. Is that it?
Yeah. Stumble In.
I don't know why I was calling it. I know they always have it. There's a lot of cool places down there. Now that the weather's breaking, I can get the the sleek TNT mobile out instead of the big tank TNT mobile.
Yeah.
Now I can start doing a little more traveling. So now I'm hoping to get to some more of these places.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do? I gotta do this real quick because I forgot. I showed you guys that thing. Don't forget, if you want to arrive in style, get a hold of Rick at Sauk Valley Limos 815-299-5466, offering limo and driver services, getting you there in style in a 10-person Rolls Royce town car. Look at the inside of that thing. The bar in there is. I could probably just hang out in that all day long and be cool as hell. Get a hold of Rick right now to get you there in style, or if you just need a ride, got to go get some pop or cigarettes or something like that. Hit him up 815-299-5466. Sauk Valley Limo, offering limo and driver services. I write my own material. Sorry, I shouldn't have. That was probably. I love Rick. Rick's a good guy, and he does. That limo, it looks. You have to see it in person. It looks better in person than in the picture. Best.
Yeah.
Let's see. 13 Valleys at the Bradley Billiard Club. Eric says. Ooh. Eric Noretto says publicly in the chat that the best park table pool halls in Illinois right now are Racks and Bradley Billiard Club.
Bradley.
That's what he said.
BBC.
That's what he said. Yeah, that's exactly how I pay. I'm assuming that's what he means, unless he means that's a TV channel. That can't be a good. No.
Well, I have another thing for it. So.
Man. Yeah, you're horrible. Oh.
Yeah.
It's a good thing it's not a kid's show, huh?
It's not what you're thinking either, probably.
I am. You know what, Eric? I am going to quote it and post it because I'm really. Eric Noretto says it needs to. That's how it's going to be. We feel like we have been doing so much. Things have been flying along. This has been great.
Yeah.
I want to talk.
I'm going to Racks on the Rocks this weekend to
You
play
are?
in the double state warm up.
In the double state. Yeah, and I thought I don't have that one anymore. I thought I did. Or wait, is it over here? I'm gonna put something's gonna pop up and let's see what it is. Oh,
hey, that's me.
Oh, let's see what else. Oh, that's all I got. Wait. Oh no, that's not it. Hey, there it is. I did have it.
That's the juniors for me.
Oh, that was the thing. That was the
Yeah.
No, that is
One
yours.
more? Yeah, that's mine.
Yeah, there's your juniors thing. Nope, I thought I had
Oh.
Nope. I thought there was a different flyer in there, but there's not. I keep losing stuff everywhere. It's all over. What is this rated? It changes from moment to moment, Eric. You never know what it's going to be rated. It could be anything. I did specifically cover my own butt, make sure that I put on there that it was not for kids because I never know what's going to come out of my mouth. What else? Was there anything else we were going to talk about tonight that I'm forgetting?
Nope.
We touched on that letter.
Give me a phone number.
I gave you. Oh yeah.
Yes.
I forgot. There's my. Oh, okay. Well.
Anybody want any ads or anything?
Yeah. Along with adding Kaylee to the show, she's part of the TNT family now, which means that she's helping him out with all kinds of stuff. So if you guys are in Kaylee's area and would like to get an ad set up or get something set up to be on the show, not only can you call us at 833-TNT-POOL and hit 2 to talk to the Off the Rail and leave us a message. But if you need Kaylee, you can call Kaylee at the TNT number and just dial extension 700, and that'll take you right to Kaylee. And you can talk to her instead of oh, God, I sat on a wire and that hurt. So you can call 833-TNT-POOL and write in the message when it starts going. Just dial 700, boom, right to Kaylee. So if you got questions and can't remember her number or something like that for leagues or whatever it might be, just dial 833-TNT-POOL and then dial 700. Boom. There you go. Boom. There you go. But again, you can get a hold of her for all kinds of stuff, TNT related ads, get yourself on the show, anything you might need, share a flyer, and you can text that number as well. I don't know if the texting will work with the extension, so don't try to text Kaylee directly. Don't send her any weird pictures to TNT Pool because it won't go right to her. It'll go to me first. Okay. Now I just, you know what I just did? Yeah.
Now you're going to get some. Yeah.
You know what? The phone will ring. No, sorry, I'm just kidding. What else, Kaylee? Are we good?
That's it for tonight.
I think that is it for tonight. Boys and girls, we're going to get out of here. It's been a great show. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe on the YouTube channel. Like and follow. Click the live notifications on both sides. There's a little bell at the YouTube playing. Click that. Bang. You hear everything. I don't know what the
If you
button looks like on
like
Facebook.
see next week on the show, let us know. Send it to one of us.
Yeah, you got a flyer. Go, send it to one of us. Go to TNT Off the Rail Show, the group, and use hashtag TNT Off the Rail. That'll help get it to us quicker. Don't forget, everybody makes our sport shine. Everybody, and we want to spread that light to everyone. We want to show everybody what's going on. So no matter where you are, if you want to share your pool scene, how things work in your local area, who's your top shooter, what are your local rules and customs, what's a cool place you shoot at, swing by TNT Off the Rail Show and tell us about it. And you could be our next guest, hanging out in the little window with Kaylee and talking to us, telling us about stuff.
Yeah, we did get one. We forgot. You've been hounding them about promoting their
Yeah,
you know what I'm trying to say, right?
nominating.
Yeah,
Oh,
nominating.
Racks.
Thank you.
Yeah, the rack. Yeah, we did get the nomination for Racks, and it was very well written. And it had a
was.
great response, and we are in the process. We are in the process of contacting them to have someone
Yeah.
have one of them, one or both of them on the show to talk to them about their establishment. So don't be afraid to get over there and nominate someone or somewhere that's made an impact in your pool world, and we'll tell people all about it. Stop by the group, tell us a story, let us know why or how they made an impact or the place made an impact, and we'll tell everybody all about it. Like I said, we just love highlighting and spotlighting the people and places that grow and promote our sport. So that means everybody, from the top of the Fargo list down to that guy at the bottom of the bracket in the 8-ball at the bar. So we love you all. If you're playing pool, we want to tell somebody about it. So let us know. Kaylee, it's been a ton of fun. I'll see you next week. Where are you going? You said you're going to Racks on a Rock this weekend for the team warm up. Check that out. There's flyers all over the TNT page. All the flyers you saw tonight will be there. So if you're really bored and want to see them, you can just turn the show on and watch it again and look at all the flyers, or you can go to the Facebook page and do that too. So we'll be back again next Wednesday, 7 o'clock. Every Wednesday, 7 o'clock, right here on TNT, Facebook, and YouTube. Kaylee?
Yes, that's it.
Have a nice night, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Yep.